Herzlich willkommen bei meinem Stream von Guten Interface. Heute geht's weiter mit dem Agatha Christie Game, den ABC-Mörder. Wir haben ja schon letztes Mal angefangen und ich denke mal, heute werden wir auch mit dem Spiel fertig. Weil es soll zwischen 7 und 8 Stunden gehen, also wir haben schon letztes Mal, glaube ich, so 4,5 Stunden gemacht und nach der Prozentzahl 67 wird also nicht mehr viel kommen. Nicht mehr viele Kapitel, bis wir es abschließen. Daher wird der Stream so lange gehen, bis das Game vorbei ist. Danach ab nächste Woche werden wir dann mit dem nächsten Game weitermachen. Und ich hoffe auch, ihr habt einen schönen Sonntag verbracht. Ihr habt nicht so stressig die ganze Woche gewesen, ein bisschen spannend. Jetzt wünsche ich mal viel Spaß mit dem Game. Und ich hoffe mal, dass die ganzen Rätsel nicht so schwierig werden. Einige sind in Ordnung, aber ein paar denken ihr so, what the fuck willst du von mir?
Donald Fraser is here. He insisted on waiting to see you.
Genau, hier haben wir gehört bei Donald Fraser. Noch mehr Ego-Punkte. So, hier mal im Spiegel schauen. Okay, nichts Neues.
Hastings, it would appear that you are getting slightly thin on top.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Ah,
This bottle is for our visitors. Personally, I prefer the sherry.
Seifer. Aber
This
ich.
man is tired.
Ja, Holzleiter. Ja. Kleidung und noch Saufen. Die Haare. Ja, Augenringe.
Donald is short of sleep, and it looks as if he didn't even bother to undress before going to bed.
Als hätte er nicht schlafen können.
Mr. Parrow, I don't know why I'm here.
Ah, hört ja.
You wanted to talk, and you came to find the only man capable of hearing you.
Mr. Parrow, since Betty's death, I've doubts about myself. I don't know what to do. And I keep having a horrible dream 3 nights in a row.
Ein Wunschchen?
Have a drink, and tell me about this dream.
Ja, sauf.
It's always the same. I'm on the beach with Betty. I grab her around the throat, and I squeeze, and squeeze until she's dead. Her head falls back, and I see that it's no longer Betty. It's Megan's face.
Have you seen Megan Barnard recently?
Yes, our grief has brought us together. I never really knew her before. She's really quite a remarkable girl. But I would never tell her about my dream.
Why not? Is it her you are attacking in your dream?
No, it's Betty. And once Betty is dead, it's Megan's face that appears in its place.
Very interesting.
Beginnt langsam sie zu.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Hi Sapsi, einen wunderschönen Abend. Betty. Ja, genau. Genau. Gefühle für Megan und so.
Mr. Fraser, I think that the real meaning of this dream is that you are in love with Megan Barnard.
Please go on. Do.
This dream certainly betrays your guilt.
Oh,
But what do you feel guilty about? Having killed your fiancé? Possible. Or forgetting her very quickly for her sister? Certainly. And this forgetting is perceived as a second death.
So you don't really think I was the one who killed Betty?
I do not exclude this theory. I am simply saying that I do not need to know that fact to explain your dream and your guilt.
Thank you for being frank, Mr. Poirot. You've helped me a great deal. I'm going back to Bexhill. I'll not take any more of your time up.
It is late, Mr. Fraser, and you are tired.
I'll sleep on the train. I like trains. It's easy to sleep rocked by the sound of the wheels.
Poor boy, he seems completely lost.
Well, women seem to like him. I think Megan will take care of him. Oh, I
Ja, das
remember.
glaube ich auch.
Did you order the product I needed?
Yes, we'll be receiving it tomorrow.
Bien, it is late, and I asked Miss Gray to come tomorrow morning. I have a few questions I wish to ask her.
Ich habe erst einen schönen Sonntag gehabt, Sapsi. Entspannt. Nicht mehr so heiß.
Mademoiselle, I asked you here in order to answer a very important question.
Heute wäre das Spiel beenden. Gelungen zu haben. Ja.
Am I right in thinking you said that you did not speak to anyone on the day Sir Carmichael was murdered?
It's the absolute truth.
Yet, Lady Clark maintained that she saw you talking to a stranger on the front doorstep.
Really? She must have been mistaken. Oh, I remember now. I'd forgotten all about it, but it wasn't important. It was just a salesman. One of those traders who sell stockings from door to door.
Can you describe him to me?
Medium size. Glasses. Dark suit and a felt hat. Not the sort of man you notice. Completely harmless. That's why I forgot all about him.
Nothing else?
He was very hesitant and shy. Usually door-to-door salesmen are very confident. But he wasn't.
Deliver to the Moon. Ist auch ein schönes Spiel. Ja, und Dragon, Like a Dragon ist auch ein, glaub ich, ein längeres Spiel. Abreise.
Mademoiselle, the circumstances of your departure do not appear very clear.
Mr. Poirot, your questions are offensive.
Ah,
I don't wish to lie. Lady Clark did not appreciate my presence. And Franklin cannot go against the wishes of a sick lady. He is a good man, and he worries a great deal about his sister-in-law.
I noticed that you left some personal belongings behind at Churston.
Fragen. 300%. Ich glaube nicht, dass sie zurückkehrt. Oh.
Are you planning on returning to Churston?
Who knows what the future holds?
Bien. I must ask you one last question. Please reply frankly with either yes or no. If Lady Clark had died, would you have agreed to marry Sir Carmichael if he'd asked you?
How dare you ask such a question? Sir Carmichael treated me just like his daughter. And all that I ever felt him was affection and gratitude, nothing else.
Thank you, mademoiselle. I will not keep you any longer.
Ja, sie steht auf dem Bruder.
I met Thora Grey on the stairs. Her cheeks were ablaze, and she appeared to be deeply hurt. Poirot, have you offended the poor girl again? Do you have good reasons for accusing her?
I accused her of nothing, Hastings. I simply asked her an important question she did not answer. Let us see if we can answer it for her. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ja, hätte es ihn gealtert nicht. Dora Grace Aussage, also Ferien. Weg. geschrieben. Fand der Mann. Ja. Ja. Hm. Ich weiß nicht. Torschütz Franklin. Bleibt vage. Ah. Das ist auch nicht. Die zwei sind es nicht. Ah. Bei der Halten hätte er es sehr wahrscheinlich geschafft. Hm, doch.
You must know how to read between the lines, Hastings. When Sir Carmichael refers to paternal affection, he is lying to himself. Read this engraving on the brooch. A dark dragon for an angel with glossy hair. These are the words of a lover, not a father. Lady Clark was not wrong.
What if Sir Carmichael had fallen in love with his secretary? That doesn't mean that she forced him to do so.
True, there are extenuating circumstances. She is a penniless orphan. But she is calculating. Just look how she avoided it when asked if she would have married Clark.
I see. You think she seduced Sir Carmichael for her own gain, and that now she is doing the same with his brother. Poirot, your world is a very dark place.
Do not get carried away, mon ami. We have another more important matter to settle.
Really?
Yes, would you believe that Miss Grey taught me something new? Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Was eine Frage? Die Strümpfe. Ah. Viel Besuch. Der. Ah, das hier. Genau. Die Strümpfe was gewesen.
It's perfectly clear, Hastings, perfectly clear. Indeed, a stocking seller visited Andover, Bexhill, and Churston on the day of each murder. We have our suspect. This should be of interest to Job.
Was haben wir? Telefon? Wir müssen mal schauen. Gibt's was Neues?
Royal Mathematical and Statistical Society's Bulletin, September the 9th, 1935. The Alphabet Murder, a methodical madman. It's highly probable that the alphabet murderer will kill again. Could we possibly estimate the number of victims in his next crime? Yes, and it is easy. As soon as we know the ratio of towns, cities and villages whose names begin with a D and the ratio of English people whose names are spelled the same.
Hmm.
On the one hand, the ratio of towns, cities and villages in England with a name starting with D, and on the other hand, the ratio of English people with a name also starting with D. After this initial calculation, it is easy to deduce the likelihood of actually being murdered if you belong to the target population. Go to the last page to find our results and details on the calculations.
Das eine mit dem Namen D hat einen kleinen prozentualen Anteil, dass er stirbt. Beim nächsten Mal.
Daily Blag, August 31, 1935. Mustache at half-mast. Poirot's repeated failure in ABC case. Sometimes small things troubled great men. Hastings, faithful collaborator of the Belgian detective, knows something about it.
Belgischer?
Three
Scheiße,
mornings in a row, he
dachte,
confided to us
der wäre
he
Franzose.
broke the egg yolks when preparing Poirot's breakfast. This apparently casual event has greatly disturbed my friend, to the point it breaks his concentration and slows his judgment. I also noticed his mustache, of which he is so proud, being duller than usual.
Poirot, I assure you I haven't said any such thing to the journalists. They twist everything.
Ich dachte, er wäre Franzose. Kein Belgier. Stein. Haben wir noch was? Da ist nichts. Wie man sich täuschen mag. Gibt noch Punkte? Ja. Es gibt Punkte.
I lock my revolver in this drawer. I've not used it in a very long time.
Ah, okay.
Mon ami, it is a pleasure to be working with you again. I have missed you this past few years.
Aber was mir auch gefallen ist in anderen Spielen, dass Hercule, der schon jedes Mal anders aussieht. Jedes Mal.
We are looking for a stocking salesman.
I see you have a suspect.
Yes. Contact all the stocking wholesalers who may employ him.
Ah, Bot auch schon da.
Salesman?
No, he does not take orders. He sells door to door.
Right. The hunt is on.
Silber wieder. Nicht mal 4 Stunden vergangen. Schon da. Orchester.
Are you leaving, Mr. Cust?
Yes, I'm going to Cheltenham.
You shouldn't travel today. You don't look very well.
I have to. I have engagements. I must respect them.
Jetzt auch noch lügen.
Can you get the post, Hastings?
And why don't you go and get it yourself?
Très bien. What's going on? I've never known Hastings to be so disagreeable.
Bestimmt wir was verhalten haben gegenüber der guten Dame. Ja.
Ah, some cool hair.
Gibt's was Neues? Ja, ne. Egal. Oh, was auf den Tisch? Was steht auf dem Tisch?
It is not the right time.
Okay, dann nicht. Dann eben nicht.
Poor Mr. Poirot. I'm quite sorry for you. If at first you don't succeed, try again. We've a long way to go still. Typery? No, that comes later. Letter T. The next little incident will take place in Doncaster on September 11th. So long. ABC. I should compare this letter with the one on my desk which I received earlier to see if it does indeed come from the same person.
Ist dasselbe. Aber neues. Nettoansichten.
Poirot, since my return, I see that you have fewer grey hairs than when I last saw you. How is that possible?
Mon ami, I am sure that you will find the explanation all on your own.
Alle gefärbt. Dadurch keine graue Haare mehr. A, B, C, D.
Churston, Devon, population 500 inhabitants. Hourly of trains. London, Churston. Trains of evening. London, 6:45 p.m. Newton about.
Ja. Das will man nicht hören.
Hastings' photo album. He is very proud of his bag.
Okay, das hatten wir schon gehabt. Das hatten wir schon. Ja, graue Haare. Manchmal kriegt man die sehr spät oder wie ich, sehr früh. Überlegungen. Vergleichen wir die Muster. So.
Let us examine this more closely.
Ja.
Certain characters in the...
Ja, das hatten wir schon.
Yes, this eye is weird. Yes, the eye characters in the two letters do indeed have... I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Das hätten wir textlich machen müssen. Wenn du eh schon...
Yes, the A
Ja.
quite unusual.
Und das kann man nicht überspringen, die Scheiße.
That's right. The A... I have
Und...
to find some other similar defects.
Ja. W...
The W is not printed properly. Of course, the W characters in the... My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
Ist ein bisschen nervig. Aber es kommt immer dieselbe Sache.
He strikes tomorrow.
Das ist ein bisschen nervig.
He's on another line. Can I take a message?
Yes, please, mademoiselle. It is from Hercule Poirot. Tell him ABC strikes tomorrow in Doncaster. He must call me back.
Very well, sir.
Die Dinger sind ein bisschen
Now I'm
nervig.
going to see what I can find from these burnt documents. I've received the product I need. Hastings, if you do not mind, I would like you to take a few notes.
Yes.
Ist. Ja. Leg schon am Arsch. Mal. Aber... Achso.
I'm
Nein.
finished with this subject.
Ja, ich wollte da nicht hingehen. Und hier und das. Ja. Aber die Frage ist, wohin? Ah. So.
So,
Now, down to work.
Ah, hier. Am Tisch wäre besser.
This needs putting in order a little.
Hä?
This page will be reconstructed in a flash.
Einmal da. Da. Okay.
This page is finished.
Doch schneller als gedacht.
3 more to go.
Okay. Ein Ding ist immer da. Kann man nicht,
This piece should be placed here.
nicht ändern. Erstmal das unten. Ah. Man ist drehen. Das kann nicht sein. Nein. Aber einen anderen.
This page will be reconstructed in a flash. This page is finished. And
Einfach.
that's 2 done. It's easier than I thought.
Das Ding verstehe ich auch nicht wirklich. Da. Da.
This
Ja.
page is finished.
Aber saubere.
Only 1 more.
Ja. Könnte das hier sein?
I think that this is right.
Das.
This page is finished.
Okay, das war
All
komisch.
the pages are reconstructed.
Aber das passt doch hier nicht drauf. Das passt doch nicht drauf.
A dry cloth. A bottle of solvent. A bottle of solvent. A bottle of solvent.
Nee.
A bottle of solvent.
Das kann ich nicht mehr machen hier. Alter. Mach ich das Ganze nochmal von.
Down to
Ich glaube, das war jetzt scheiße.
this page will be. This page is finished. That's done. 3 more to go.
Ich kann nichts machen bei den Dinger. Einfach die
This piece will
Rätsel.
be placed here.
Als ob die noch verpackt sind, die scheiß Rätsel. Rechts.
This page is finished.
Ja, ja,
And
ja.
that's 2 done.
Das sind manchmal komisch. Die Rätsel, das sind ein bisschen. Da, da, da. Na, komm her. Da.
This page is finished.
Das ist ein bisschen komisch. Ja, 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 ja.
This does not look. This page will be.
Das kommt doch hier. Danke, Spiel.
This page is finished. All the pages are reconstructed. A dry cloth. a dry cloth. All the pages are a bottle of solvent.
Ah, jetzt auf einmal. Wie
The
gesagt,
cloth is now soaked with solvent.
manchmal ist die Rätsel verpackt. So ein paar Mal machen,
Got it.
was geht.
Make a note, Hastings, make a note. Mrs. Alice Asher, shop owner in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, prescribed laudanum.
I got it. Look. Poirot, where on earth did you find these files?
On a fire at the bottom of the garden at campsite.
All right, but where did the person who burned them find them?
Ja, das ist die große Frage.
Alice Asher, shopkeeper in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, chronic cough with loss of blood. Prescribed laudanum-based cough medicine.
Ich glaube, bei deinem Launch gerade das beste Mittel.
Betty Barnard, waitress in Bexhill. Chronic bronchitis, causing dysphonia. Advised to stop smoking. Alexander Bonaparte Cust. While wounded, mustard gas and head trauma. Pulmonary emphysema. Hemoptysis. Coughing fits with blood. Suffers from absences and amnesia.
Senfgas. Der war im Ersten Weltkrieg gewesen.
Dick Dudley Dunbar, owner of the Black Swan Hotel in Doncaster. Asthmatic, heart disease, heart condition. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ist unser nächster Opfer. Domba. Wo stammen die? Ja, das hier. Ah, das hier genau. Ja, aus dem erzählten Akte von Dr. Clark.
The burned documents are medical records, and without a doubt, they come from Clark's archives. First of all, because all the patients have throat conditions. And secondly, their name starts with either A, B, C, or D, and it is precisely the files that match these letters that have been tampered with.
But why burn these files? How come the names of the two victims appear on them? And who are the two other patients?
These are very good questions.
Einer ist der Mörder und einer ist der nächste Opfer. Ja, bin dabei, bin dabei.
Hello, Poirot?
Any news, Chief Inspector?
You wanted a stocking seller? We have one. Reported by his landlady who thought he was behaving suspiciously. He has the most unbelievable name.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust.
Yes, Alexander Bonaparte Cust. How did you guess? Poirot, you have magical powers. It's a serious lead. I called Doncaster. A person matching Cust's description has been seen at the station. He got off the train from London, but after that, nobody knows where he went.
Ich weiß wohin, man hat ein ganz Doncaster. Ja.
Look for him at the Black Swan Hotel.
What? How do you know he's there?
Trust me, Chief Inspector.
You appear to be very sure of yourself. Very well, I'll call the Black Swan straight away. The owner is going to get a shock when he learns that there's a murderer under his roof.
Anstelle von Jap ermutigen.
Do your best, Jap.
You can count on me.
Hastings, everything is at stake. With a little luck, our main suspect will soon be under lock and key. So, has Cust been arrested?
Yes, the Doncaster police are sending him by train.
That is good news. But why so gloomy, Chief Inspector?
Well, when I told the hotel owner that he was sheltering a murderer, he collapsed.
He's dead?
No, fortunately, but it has taken its toll on him. It has to be said that with his name starting with the letter D, he had every reason to fear Cust. I bet he was going to be the next victim.
Zugeben, trösten.
Come now, Chief Inspector. He's at the hospital and the doctors are taking good care of him.
You think so?
Of course. Do not feel down, Chief Inspector. Let us focus on our investigation.
While we're waiting to question Cust, we could search his room in London.
Where does he live?
The Marbury Guest House?
I'll see you there.
Yes, but start without me. First of all, I have to sort out a few details for Cust's transfer.
I understand. À bientôt. Hastings, we are making good progress. Please go and search the room of our number 1 suspect.
With pleasure. I did have a dentist appointment, but I'll cancel.
The dentist. So that is why you were so nervous and bad-tempered.
A visit to the dentist is never an enjoyable prospect.
Ja,
But
schnell
an
so.
unavoidable one. Go to your appointment, Hastings. I will manage on my own.
Ja, stimmt. Zahnarztbesuche sind nie was Schönes.
To Marbury Guest House, please.
Geh rein. Ja, und da sagt sie, ich habe noch ein paar Figuren für das von Mass Effect gefunden. Einige sind teuer. Wie noch was? Aber ich habe noch gefunden von
There is a very
Kane.
pretty village by
Mass
this
Effect
name
2
in Cheshire.
kostet 250 € eine Figur. Und auch von Grad auf von Mass Effect 2 kostet 390 €. Wow. Teure Geschichte. Das ist mir zu teuer. Eine Figur. Zu teuer. Ah, ich habe Rex gefunden. Knapp 90 €. Das geht sogar. Das geht sogar.
How do you do? You must be Mr. Hercule Poirot. Chief Inspector Jupp told me that you might be coming.
Große Hilfe. Ja, wobei ich habe die Figur wieder eingepackt. Weil vielleicht kann man die irgendwann teurer verkaufen. Man weiß nie, was die Zukunft bringt.
Madame, you may be of valuable help to me.
It would be my pleasure to help you. Will there be some journalists there as well?
I think you might even be interviewed. You are key witness.
I've suspected him for some time, but he appeared so harmless. Oh yes, sometimes he got angry and waved his arms about. But even then, he wasn't frightening. And he was as gentle as a lamb again immediately afterwards. It was only this morning that I understood. He told me he was going to Cheltenham, but my daughter saw him at Euston Station. It's not the right station. To get to Cheltenham, you have to take the train from Paddington. And what's more, Mr. Cuss left behind an ABC with Doncaster underlined. As you can imagine, when I saw that, I called Scotland Yard.
Ja, sagen wir so, wenn man jünger ist, denkt man nicht dran, dass man das gleich verkaufen will oder was in der Zukunft. Denkt man sich einfach nur, schöne Figur, stellt man ihn zum Anschauen. Wenn man jung ist, macht man viele blöde Sachen, kann man
Well
sagen.
done. You were right. He did go to Doncaster.
So I was right to warn the police.
Tell me, did you have any other reason to suspect Mr. Cust?
Well, he's odd. Sometimes he coughs really loudly and complains that his throat is burning, and sometimes he talks to himself and stares into space. He told me that it was because of a wound he got in the wall. His head hasn't been quite right since, he said. And then he was in Churston when that millionaire got murdered. I found his train ticket when I washed his coat. He didn't want me to wash his shirt. He washed it himself. But I did see big brown stains on it.
Und ich habe noch die Edition von Dark Souls 3, die Special Edition, die große Box. Ich habe mal geguckt, so auf eBay. Die wird ja momentan so für knapp 300 plus minus verkauft. Ich würde ein kleines Gewinn machen, manche verkaufen würde. Fragen wir den Becken.
Where were the stains on the shirt?
On the collar and on the buttonholes.
Got used to travel for his work. Is that correct?
Oh, it wasn't for pleasure. He was always unwell on trains. But he had to sell his stockings around England. I have to respect my engagements, he used to say.
Do you know where Cust was at the time of the murder in Andover and Bexhill? On June the 21st and July the 25th?
No, I don't know. That was a while ago, you know.
But surely you keep a register.
It won't do you much good. Mr. Cuss rents his room for the year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it. Ah, I remember one thing. Bexhill by the sea, right?
Indeed, it is a large seaside resort.
Well, as it happens, at the start of July, Mr. Cast asked me to repair his bathing dress. Suspicious, huh?
Mhm. Ja, fortfahren. Ja, stimmt schon, aber also ich will jetzt auch nicht das Ding von heute auf morgen verkaufen, aber vielleicht irgendwann in Zukunft, wenn es mal gut Geld bringt, weiß man nicht.
Very interesting. Please continue.
I also forgot to say that he started buying newspapers that talked about the case.
Und wann?
When did he start buying the newspapers?
Let's see. I think it was just after the millionaire's murder in Chertston. He didn't seem all that interested before that.
That will be all for now. I'm going to take a look at his room.
Take the key on the counter.
Aber das, was ich ja manchmal in Nürnberg gesehen habe,
Looks like I've found the real master of this house.
eine Captain Future Figur für 800 Euro. Schon teuer, aber sah schon geil aus, die Figur. Weil so eine Figur kannst du momentan gar nicht mehr kaufen.
There is no need to worry about the household cat. I'm sure that Mrs. Marbury lets it do what it pleases.
Diese Captain Future Figuren kriegt man kaum noch irgendwo gekauft.
This woman appears to be in a good mood.
Hat er bestimmt öfters gemacht. Mal schauen, ob ich
is in a good mood. She's working very precisely in producing incredibly thin peel.
im Oktober noch ein paar Figuren finde in Nürnberg. Weil da gibt es so ein Geschäft mit den ganzen Figuren von denen.
I need the key to Cust's room.
Okay. Mal schauen, ob ich noch ein paar Figuren finde.
I really would like to help, but I think I've said all I have to say.
Thank you. You have been most helpful.
At your service. I don't think my register will help you. Mr. Cuss rents his room all year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it.
The truth is becoming apparent, and I have something to say to Mrs. Marbury.
Hey, ich wollte die Schlüssel nehmen. Ich wollte die Schlüssel nehmen. Ich habe gesehen, wie sein Fremdblut vermietet die Zimmer an andere Gäste. Ah. Gib mir die Schlüssel. Gib mir die Schlüssel.
I have something to say to Mrs. Marbury.
Ja, ich weiß. Aber ich wollte die Schlüssel haben. Ich wollte den Schlüssel haben.
Mrs. Marbury, If I am to believe the register, you rented room 306 to a certain Mr. Fishman on the day of the Bexhill murder. Room 306 is Cust's room. Can you explain yourself?
Yes, I remember. Just for one night as a favor. Mr. Cust was away, all my other rooms were taken, and poor Mr. Fishman had nowhere to go.
Illegal.
You rented the same room to two people. Very profitable, but quite illegal.
But I didn't harm anyone. I was only helping everybody out.
Was wäre passiert, wenn er früh heimkommen wäre? Der müsste erklären, wieso sein Zimmer vermietet worden ist. Das hätte er erklären müssen.
ABC eyes. Enough to sign about a dozen murders. It's closed.
So, Hammermesser.
It's closed.
Ach nee, wirklich. Also brauche ich ein Messer oder irgendwas zum Aufschneiden. Okay. Wieder Ego-Punkte. Nimmt man immer mit. Da draußen. Hier die Handschmerzen.
Laudanum Cameron's Chemists. Laudanum, a medicine for coughs. It is what Dr. Clark prescribed for Mrs. Asher. This subject would probably be useful to me.
Das letzte. Oh,
Diethyl barbituric acid, Johnson Company. I know this medicine. It is a powerful sedative. This subject would probably be useful to me.
ja, wenn er wirklich so große Kopfschmerzen hat, wird schon
How hopeful. This place is a real mess.
seine Gründe haben. Vielleicht war schon das Bett. Ich hier. Ah, und die Schreibmaschine.
The least we can say that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
Die Maschine bei der, ich würde sagen Putzmaschine, bei der Schreibmaschine wird man sehen, dass er B, I, A übereinstimmt.
Cust is parsimonious. He keeps his pencils and sharpens them until there is nothing left. It is clear that he did not grow up in luxury.
Ah, Messer.
A long-bladed knife. A murderer's weapon. This subject would probably be useful to me.
Ah, so. Einmal zurück. Und hier zurück.
This knife is very useful. Who knows? Maybe it never cut anything other than string. Stockings.
Mhm. So, haben wir es auch.
It's
ABC.
an ABC. Did Cust drop it when he opened the window? Or was it Mrs. Marbury while she was cleaning?
Vielleicht beides.
John Milligan, Managing Director, Silky Legs, Frederick Street, Leicester. To A.B. Cust, Marbury's Guest House.
Ah, ABC, das ist sein Name.
1925, May the 21st. Dear Sir, further to our letters dated 5th and 10th of the month, we confirm we are you as door-to-door salesman, according to the conditions stated in our previous letters. We will send you the articles by mail and also a Redfield typewriter you will be using for every business letter. Regarding the schedule of your rounds, please do as following. June 21, Andover. Arrive by train the 20th in the evening and get a room at Station Hotel. Start your turn in the north part of the town. This letter establishes that Cust went to Andover, but the ink has hidden the destinations of his other trips. I know from Mrs. Marbury that he went to Churston. I just have to show that he went to Bexhill, and I will have proved that he was present at all the crime scenes.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust. Was ist sozusagen sein Name? ABC. Ah,
I have to get the ribbon. How am I going to do it?
drehen,
The
drehen,
left
drehen.
heel has been removed.
Pur Mr. Bor. Stimmt, an den Farbband konnte man immer noch nachlesen, was er geschrieben hat.
The right-hand heel has been removed.
Ja, man konnte immer noch drauf schauen, was die jeweilige Person da geschrieben hat. Ja?
Something is blocking the ribbon.
Ach, hier.
And here is the ribbon. Let us see if it was indeed used to write the letters sent by ABC. I only need the ink ribbon for my inquiry. I will let Jack clean the keyboard if he wishes.
Ja, nur bei 1, 2 Mal, dann konnte man es sehen. Ja, das stimmt, Sapsi. 1, 2 Mal konnte man noch nachlesen. Und ich denke mal schon, dass der... Kann ich was machen? Nein. Ich denke mal... raus mit uns. Verlassen? Nein. Ich habe doch alles, was ich brauche. Mr. Poirot. Ah, was ist jetzt schon wieder
I have to
los?
get the ribbon. How am I going to do it?
Hat wieder abgefuckt. Das nervt ein bisschen, dass
The left-hand heel has been removed.
die Rätsel nicht wirklich übernommen werden.
The right-hand heel has been...
Ja. Dass irgendwie verpackt sind die Rätsel. Das kann ein bisschen nerven.
And here is the ribbon. Let us see if it was indeed used to write the letters sent by ABC. I only need the ink ribbon for my inquiry. I will let Jack clean the keyboard if he wishes. All the letters announcing the murders were written on Cust's typewriter.
Ich hatte doch... verstehe ich nicht. Manchmal muss man nicht verstehen. Das Bett.
The least we can say that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
Manchmal muss man nicht verstehen, die Frage. Die Rätsel. Ist noch was?
War of 1914-1918. By the King's order, the name of Corporal A.B. Cust, Devonshire Regiment, was published on the London Gazette on May the 10th, 1918, as mentioned in a dispatch for gallant and distinguished service. An army dispatch, wounded on the Somme front, victim of a gas attack. Corporal Cust greatly deserves his distinction.
Ja, damals war schon Erster Weltkrieg schon scheiße. Erste Mal Giftangriffe, alles Mögliche war damals gewesen.
All the main articles referring to the ABC case are here, from the Churston murder onwards. Nothing before that date. Most
Badeanzug.
probably the bathing dress repaired by Mrs. Marbury's expert hands.
Neckbrocken.
The Bexhill Daily paper, dated from the day of the Bexhill murder. Trousers, white shirts. Everything has been washed very well.
Haben wir alles oder fehlt noch was? Wo befand sich... Bex, das ist der Badeanzug. Ja, das meinte du so.
The register shows that Cust did not sleep at the guest house on the day of the murder. Where was he? Bexhill. The Bexhill paper reveals it. Cust bought this newspaper in Bexhill on July the 25th.
So, haben wir noch was? Ich hab doch... Das haben wir.
It is not the right time.
Okay, das habe ich, das habe ich, das habe ich. Das habe ich. Das haben wir auch. Das
At
ist
least we can
Bett.
say that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance. The least we can say that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
Das ist ein bisschen... Das ist ein großer Kritikpunkt. Du weißt nicht, was du noch machen musst. Wenn wenigstens wo du drücken könntest, da scheint, das musst du noch machen. Das habe ich geschaut.
ABC guys in stocking.
Das ist ein großer Kritikpunkt bei dem Spiel, finde ich. Du weißt einfach nicht, was du noch machen sollst. Das ist das. Das haben wir. Das haben wir. Das ist nur die Scheiß. Bett? Keine Ahnung.
This dark stain. It could be blood. Goodness
Jo.
knows how long it has been there. No use continuing the inspection of this room. I've seen all there is to see.
Will nicht verarschen. Ich dachte, das wäre von den Leiste. So eine Scheiße aber auch. Woher willst du wissen, dass... Weil guck hier, wenn er so steht, kannst du hier nicht drauf gehen. Erst wenn du nah genug... Ach. Also bitte. Wenn du schon in der Mitte vom Raum stehst, solltest du auch alles machen können.
Goodbye, Mrs. Marbury. Thank you for your help.
Bye.
Das ist schon ein bisschen
Chief
ekelhaft.
Inspector, I was about to leave.
Good evening, Chief Inspector. Welcome. Please excuse me, I must go to the kitchen. I'll leave the key of Mr. Cust on the counter.
I'm sorry I'm late. I've spent ages with the Doncaster police. And you?
I have established one fact. On 3 occasions, Cust was at the scene on the day of the crimes.
Wow. Sprechen.
I had best talk to Job.
Chop chop.
I've listened closely to what you have to say, Poirot. For me, there's no doubt Cust is guilty. Do you have any element that might prove the contrary?
That is what we're going to look for. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ah, hätte ich gewusst, dass das Spiel nicht mehr lange geht. Jetzt war schon nach dem letzten Stream aufgehört. Bluthusten, ABC. Schreibmaschine. Ah. So. Er war nicht da. Okay, das hier. Ah, der Brief. Ja, er war an allen drei Orten gewesen. Zwischen Kast, das. ABC, er hat gelogen, das Ziel. Eigentlich die Bücher. Messer. Schreibmaschine, okay. Ist Kast, ja. Schuldig. Wir haben unseren Mörder. Geht ab sie.
The evidence against Cust is overwhelming. His presence at the scenes, the knife, the blood-stained shirt, the ABCs in a box.
C'est vrai. However, the blood Mrs. Marbury saw on Cust's shirt may have been his own. According to his medical records, he suffers from hemoptysis. The murderer cut Sir Carmichael's throat from behind, and the blood spurted outwards. You would expect the murderer's shirt to be stained on the sleeves, not on the buttonholes, yet we see quite the opposite. You would expect the murderer to keep the newspaper articles about his crimes. But Cust's collection starts in Cheston, as if it discovered the case rather late.
I agree it's troubling, but it doesn't change my mind. There's small details that we should be able to clear up by questioning Cust.
When can we talk to him?
Doncaster is sending him to us on the first train.
Are they questioning him already?
He says he can't remember a thing.
It's plausible. Doctors say he suffers from absences and amnesia. Mrs. Marbury has confirmed this.
He may have done the murders in an altered state.
A familiar situation.
It's not enough to clear his name. Dr. Thompson insisted that even if you don't know what you're doing, you never commit a murder without wanting to.
Très intéressant. I shall remember that.
Right. I'll go and examine the suspect's room.
Chief Inspector, I took the liberty of removing a few clues to examinator.
All right, we'll discuss them tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to see if you've missed something.
Ja, das Blut auf dem Boden. Was ein Zeiss. Ja, das ist, aber könnte so Carmichael vielleicht doch der Bruder gewesen sein? Dass er vielleicht kein Geld mehr hatte oder irgendwas? sein Erbe haben wollte. Taxi.
To Scotland Yard, please.
Wäre vielleicht möglich. Mal schauen. Vielleicht gab es 2 Mörder. Marble Pension. Kronleuchterschnurrbart.
This man is not in good shape.
Ja. Nein. Nein. Ja, weiter. Nee, nee, nee.
What do you want from me?
Geld.
He is worried and very tired, and other police have been hard on him.
Ein bisschen quatschen.
What do you want from me?
Sich vorstellen erstmal.
Good day, Mr. Cust. I am Hercule Poirot.
Ah, you're the detective.
Briefe.
Yes, I am the person you have been sending the letters to.
I didn't write these letters. I've already said so.
Control zugeben.
Très bien. You did not hide these letters. But the question remains, who did?
Probably one of my enemies. I have many.
Äh, 1 zu 3.
I do not believe that you are capable of murder, Mr. Cust.
I hope not.
Armee.
You suffered during the war.
It's true. I was wounded. I suffered. But the army was the only place I didn't feel inferior. No questions. Just orders to follow.
But ever since you were wounded, you have absences, bouts of amnesia.
And headaches.
Professor Clark treated you.
Yes, a few years ago he really helped me with my burned throat.
Ja, den Glauben, dass er unschuldig ist.
Of course, you never considered killing a doctor who took such good care of you.
No, no, never.
Sagt er.
You were seen at all the crime scenes.
Yes, I was. I travel a lot, but not for pleasure. I am terribly unwell in trains. But I had to respect my engagements. My employer gave me very precise written instructions about the towns I had to visit.
Let's see. The company you claim to work for, Silky Legs, has never heard of you. And as for these letters they sent you, they were written on your own typewriter.
The company sent me the typewriter when I started working for them.
Yes, but the letters were received afterwards. So
Getippt.
it would appear that you typed them before sending them to yourself.
I don't remember. Good God! I don't know what's happening to me. My head hurts terribly.
Aber könnte es sein, dass er, sagen, 2 Persönlichkeiten hat? Einmal so der Typ und einmal der, sagen, wenn er Amnesie hat, dass er da die Leute tötet. Möglich
He is
wär's.
a prey to a terrible anxiety. Is it remorse? Or simply the pressure of the questioning and the train journey? He's pretty.
Könnte sein, oder?
Take this.
Ja, so ungefähr.
Help you.
Mit Jekyll und Hyde. Könnte sein, man weiß nie.
Oh, I think I'll be fine.
Let us see, Cust. Look at me. You know very well that you committed these murders?
Yes, I know.
But I'm not wrong in saying that you do not know why you committed them.
No, I don't.
Echt geklappt, weil mit dem Husten und so weiter wäre beim Kammerleg dort mit dem Strauch gewesen. Ich glaube, der hätte ihn gehört, wenn der da gewesen wäre.
Let us leave Cust alone. He's at the end of his tether.
Job. Eigentümer schalte ich ab. Bin schon gespannt, was rauskommt.
And what conclusions have you drawn?
Plenty. It might help us to understand him a little better. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
So. Gesundheit. Er ist am Arsch. Das. Husten. Mental ist schwach, ja. Ich glaube nicht, dass er wirklich die. Oder beziehungsweise Betty mit dem Strick stranguliert hat. Ich glaube nicht, dass er so viel Kraft hat. Mhm. Den nicht mit Gasschut überstimmen. Unschuldig, ja. Ich glaube nicht, dass der es war. Ich glaube, jemand will ihn reinlegen.
I don't see any clearer than before. This is worse.
There is one point to highlight. C'est curieux. Cust admits that he killed, but he does not know why. What did Dr. Thompson say? Even if Cust killed while in an altered state, it still must have been his deepest desire. He must have had a motive.
Let's keep it simple. Never mind his motive. He confessed.
But you see, he can confess to anything and everything. He denied the murders and then confessed to them. He confirmed that he never typed the letters. Then, with great ease, I managed to get him say quite the opposite.
Come on, he behaved like a guilty man. He lied to his landlady.
Because deep down he believes himself guilty. From the papers, he noticed that he had always been at the scene of the crimes. He must think that he killed and then simply forgot what he had done.
How can you be so sure?
Let us look at his psychological profile. You will understand my point of view. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ja, der gute Mann ist etwas brillant. Nein, okay. Sparsam. Überhaupt nicht. Ja. Selbstsicher? Nein. Wie ist ein Verführer? Nein, wirklich. Ne, nicht wirklich. Ich glaube auch nicht, dass Betty ihn mit ihm was hatte. Nein. Vielleicht ist auch der Schotte, weil der sagt ja, der liebt Züge zu fahren. Das muntert ihn auf. Nein. Okay. Kalt, ja. Großzügig? Nö.
You see? Cuss' character is quite the opposite of the murderer's.
But if he's a madman, can we really talk about his character?
You know very well that our murderer does not behave like a psychopath. Apart from the signature, there is no ritual or repetition in the choice of victims.
Very well, you're right as always. So we have no confession, no culprit, no suspects, nothing. And all that after 2 months of inquiry? What should I do?
Have faith. Just give me 24 hours.
Ich gehe irgendwie in die Richtung ist von dem Schotten oder Donald Fraser oder wie hieß der hier? Opfer. Donald Fraser. Der bei mag den Whisky, was er getrunken hat oder dort war, könnte sowas in der Richtung. Donald oder sowas.
To White Heaven, please.
Bei jemand von denen war es gewesen, glaube ich. Also es geglaubt, dass der es war, aber nach den Gesprächen.
Cust's arrest is a great success for you, Poirot. It's all clear now, except maybe 1 or 2 details.
Details. Ah, mon ami. The devil is in the detail, as we say.
Excuse me?
Patience, Hastings. Everything will be clear once our guests arrive. Best be prepared. Slip a revolver into your pocket before they do.
A revolver? But Poirot, what are you afraid of?
Trust me. It is important you carry a weapon for this meeting. I will lend you mine.
What about telling me what you have in mind?
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait 1 moment, I will bring you my weapon.
Aber es ist immer das Gleiche.
Kirsten Devon.
Als ob das nicht speichern würde. Die gleichen Bilder. Es ist so, als ob das nicht speichert. Herzchen. Natürlich. Spiegel muss sein. Die Ego-Punkte nehmen wir es mit. Den schon. Kater, der sich putzt. Ha! Geil. Herzlichen Glückwunsch, der Trophäe. Kater, der sich putzt. Aha. Aber die Achievements sind schon geil.
The white ammunition are blank cartridges. The others are real bullets. The revolver is loaded with blanks. I still have time to choose real bullets. The revolver is loaded with real bullets. I still have time to choose blanks.
Naja, wer schon? Kroko? Was Neues? Hey, der war letztes Mal anders schon gestanden. Wer hat den Kroko hingestellt?
What about telling me what you have in mind?
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait 1 moment, I will bring you my weapon.
So.
Voila, I entrust you with my weapon. It has hardly been used, it is almost new.
Ah, gefällt mir nicht. Ah, Telefon. ABC.
The Lancet, September 11th, 1935. General Medical Journal. The alphabet murderer is not psychotic, according to Professor Thompson. In an early issue, we claimed that the alphabet murderer was not psychotic. Our assertion has just been confirmed by Professor Thompson, a Scotland Yard expert, who has spoken to the prisoner at great length. Not all obsessional killers are psychotic, he explained. It is true that Kirst has a disturbed personality and memory disorders. But his amnesia, whether real or pretended, does not alter the fact that he was perfectly lucid at the time of his acts. Therefore, he will not escape punishment. Daily Flicker, September the 11th, 1935. ABC affair, Terminus Doncaster, Japp and Poirot arrest the killer. A.B. Cost is the name of the alphabet murderer. The police have arrested him in a hotel in Doncaster. He was preparing to kill his fourth victim, Mr. Dick Dudley Dunbar, the establishment's manager. Mr. Dunbar owes his life to the miraculous intervention of Inspector Japp of Scotland Yard and Detective Hercule Poirot. Chief Inspector, is that you?
Yes. Sorry, but we haven't found anything.
Have you checked the typewriter?
And the packaging, the letter, and the ribbon reel. We've only found prints left by Cust and his landlady.
Well,
Yeah.
never mind, I shall make do.
So, are you still going to hold your meeting?
Of course, Chief Inspector. I can hear my guest coming up the stairs.
Why have you brought us here, Mr. Poirot?
Since Cust's arrest, I thought it was all done and dusted. Miss Gray formally identified him, as well as Miss Barnard.
Yes, and the stockings he saw drove the same brand as the ones found at my aunt's.
This is all true. However, a case is not closed if some questions remain open. And one question is, why did the murderer send me his letters? Why did he challenge me, Hercule Poirot?
Perhaps he wanted to play with you, to taunt you.
Xenophobia? Maybe he didn't like you because you're foreign.
I may be wrong, but maybe by provoking you, he was looking for glory?
All these theories should be studied. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Gekehrt. Nicht sehr bekannt. Hier rum. Neue Adresse. Ja, nicht sehr bekannt. Falsche Adresse. Ich glaube auf jeden Fall, das hier ist nicht sehr bekannt. Dann kann man nehmen. Voraus, aber wo ist denn, wo er wohnt? Aber trotzdem, ja. Ah, was die Briefe? Hä? Ah, da geht wieder raus. Das kommt bestimmt später. Später. Die zwei nicht. Das ist komisch. Hat sich verspätete Zuteilung. Ist ja bekannt. Hm. Keine Ahnung. Okay, das passt. Also, ja. Das ist das sein. Okay, alles mal durchmachen. Ist er bekannt? Sag doch die 3 Scheißzeile. Hä? Ah, und das Ding dann aus Litwinarsch. Normalerweise die 3 Dinger müssten sein. Nicht bekannt, zu spät und... Oh Mann. Ah, einmal durchgehen. Wir haben Zeit. Weil irgendwas muss davon stimmen. So. Auch nicht. Ah, pack mich nicht ab. Pack mich nicht ab. Pack mich nicht ab. Hm. Ah. Oh.
I'd better.
Naja.
The young man is better. He appears calmer and has got some color back in his cheeks. Megan took Donald's hand. She does not abandon him when things get difficult. If this young man was sentenced, I bet she would help him to escape. Franklin is looking at Thora a lot. I bet he offered her the flowers she's wearing in a buttonhole. Hastings definitely did not understand my plan. It's just as well.
Wie gesagt, die Fragen. Ah, die nicht.
The buttonhole on a blouse. There are flowers that grow in the planters at campside. She is more relaxed now that the fan has been turned on. She must find it hard to stand the heat.
Ja, wenn man irgendwo auf Land lebt, wo es kühler ist. So. Jetzt nochmal. Hey. Wieso geht das Scheiße nicht? Ist nicht bekannt. Das. Aber man das wieder ab. Das ist komisch, ich hab jetzt irgendwas wieder verkackt hier. Ich habe gefühlt jede Kombination von dem Scheiß gemacht, aber nichts davon war richtig gewesen. Jede verdammte Kombination. Aber irgendwie war nichts davon richtig. 3, 2, komm, Lad. DTT, komm, 1%. Ein bisschen schneller. Der ist dort. Okay, das war das hier. Einmal durchklicken. Was hat sich gemacht? Okay. Warum? Herausfordern? Nicht bekannt war? Okay.
Is everything clear now?
You might like to explain your reasoning again.
Of course. First of all, remember that the murderer made it a rule to always post his letter before the murder. He never digressed from that rule. However, in Churston, he encountered a problem. The village has only 500 inhabitants. With advance warning, it would be easy to arrest him. Therefore, the murderer delayed his letters deliberately with the wrong address. The plan wouldn't have worked if he'd sent it to Scotland Yard or the papers because everybody knows their addresses. The mistake would have been corrected and the letter would have been on time. That is why the murderer chose me as the recipient.
Because for his plan to succeed, it was necessary for at least one of the letters to have a wrong address and get lost. It was very cunning.
Absolument. It is a very subtle plan. It matches the profile we have drawn up of him perfectly. That of an intelligent, daring and calculating murderer.
Ah, es ist auch vielleicht der Bruder von
But
Amberdick.
that's not how you describe Cust.
You are quite right, mademoiselle. Like you, I find it hard to believe that this dull character is the clever murderer we are looking for.
Do madmen... I mean, if he's mad, he
Yeah,
might
yeah,
have two
vielleicht.
very different sides.
No doubt. But the murderer is not mad. All the specialists agree that he does not have the profile of the psychopath.
But if Cust is not guilty, how do you explain his presence at the scene of the crimes?
Mr. Clark, the answer to your question is in the medical records of your brother's patients. Documents which Cust most certainly did not have access to. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
So, mal schauen. Was mit Barkast? Nein. Wurde während Krieg verletzt. Beim Krieg. Jetzt. Ja, fragil und manipulierbar. Das hier. Verkauf. Hm. Nichts davon. Das Schwänger, das ist. Okay, ne? Das verstehe ich jetzt nicht.
Dr. Clark's patient's records provided a very useful list of potential victims, sorted by alphabetical order. The killer definitely used it, explaining the fact that all the victims were former patients of the doctor. It is this fact that clears Cust once and for all, because he never had access to these records. So how did he happen to be at the scene of the crimes? Either the murderer sent him there, or Cust was following him closely. Cust's highly suggestible nature leads us to the second hypothesis. The murderer was manipulating him. He systematically sent Cust to the towns where he was going to strike, so that the suspicion would land on the poor man's shoulder.
That's evil. What sort of killer could have such a plan? And what would he gain from 3 completely different murders?
Indeed, it seems unlikely that the same murderer committed all the crimes. What should we take from that?
Was am Morgen gefunden hat. Aus Vergnügen. Ja, komm. 1 von 4.
The murderer does not kill out of interest but for pleasure.
You yourself told us that the murderer was not a psychopath.
Ah oui, absolument. Therefore, let us look for something else.
Der Mörder von Dressis. Ah, warte mal. Da der Bruder tot ist, hat jetzt er ein Erbe. Das könnte sein.
Just one murder was of benefit to the murderer. The others were just diversions. On reflection, there is only one conclusion. The murderer killed once out of interest and twice to divert our attention. This reasoning points at 2 potential culprits.
Franklin Clark.
Donald Fraser?
Yes, mademoiselle. That's good thinking. Mr. Fraser may have killed Betty out of jealousy. Mr. Clark may have killed his brother in order to inherit his large fortune. Both have a motive.
But Donald did not have access to Dr. Clark's records.
Please allow me to disagree with you, mademoiselle.
Agentur, genau.
He works for Court and Brunskill, one of whose clients was Sir Carmichael.
It doesn't prove that I went to Comeside.
You could have done it, and you may have used the opportunity to take a look at Sir Carmichael's records.
You think I'm guilty?
You or Mr. Franklin Clark?
That's ridiculous.
Both of you have a motive. The question is, which of you has the profile that most resembles the murderer? Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Und Sapsi, wer glaubst du ist der Mörder? Spontan würde ich eher auf Clark gehen. Ist doch noch clever. Ne. Aber doch. Der Clark oder Sheriff Clark, aber. Okay, ist nicht. Schrecklich. 3 Nächte. Ja. Nee. Eher auf Clark will ich gehen. Verführer? Nein. So. Ja. Er mag Züge. Impulsiv, ja. Okay, das ist auch. Der ist sehr wütend, also nicht wirklich. Ja, aber zwei stimmliche Beine, also denke ich mal nicht, dass der es war.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donald may share many character traits with the murderer, but he does not have his cold indifference. He has a temper. It is hard to imagine him planning anything. Also, jealousy is his motive, and crimes of passion are rarely planned.
Right, I suppose it's my turn to be subjected to the same scrutiny.
Absolument, Mr. Clark. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Brillant, ja, ist er. Ja, der ist brillant, aber disziplinlos. Wo ist das? Genau. Das ist das. Verführer, ja. Und auch nicht. Mag Züge. Kalt. Ja. Ja. Und großzügig. Er hat
As
alles.
you have all seen, there is a disturbing similarity between Mr. Clark's profile and that of the killer. In actual fact, it is exactly the same.
Mr. Poirot, your psychological studies are interesting, but your conclusions do not add up. Why would I have wished my brother's death? The inheritance is lawfully mine. I just have to wait.
No, you had to act quickly.
Belästigte. Franklin ungeduldig.
Because you are incapable of waiting.
Really? Well, I am no murderer. You presented him as being a cold and patient schemer.
Certes, normalement. But Lady Clark's imminent death precipitated events. Mademoiselle, although you haven't been telling the truth, there is no doubt in my mind that you would have found a way to marry Sir Carmichael after Lady Clark's death. For you, Mr. Clark, it was a disaster. If Miss Grey had children by your brother, you would not have inherited a thing. You realized the danger after reading several letters from Comside, especially one in which your brother opened his heart to you. So you hurried home from China, and you took action. In truth, Cust was no more than a puppet manipulated by the real culprit. You, Mr. Clark.
Such an imagination, Mr. Poirot. In fact, nobody manipulated Cust. The famous instructions he received by post. He wrote them on the typewriter. We know that for sure.
Oh no, you know perfectly well. That is not true. Eh bien voilà, light has now been shed on the ABC murders.
Your theories are ingenious, but you haven't any proof.
One point to him. For the moment, I have no material proof. Either I admit to it, or I bluff.
Schreibmaschine. Na komm, bluffen wir mal.
One thing proves it. The prints you left on Cust's typewriter.
Enough.
Oh, of course you wiped the typewriter before sending it. But not carefully enough. Scotland Yard has found your print along with those of Cust.
I understand why you never wanted to lend me your new typewriter, and why you were searching through your brother's things. And the hole you dug on the moors. What did you hide there? The knife you used to kill your brother?
Game, set, match. You win, Mr. Poirot. But it was worth trying.
Und die Pistole? Oh,
Don't come near me!
ich hätte hier Plasmatronen reinmachen sollen.
Take me, Mr. Poirot.
Ah, ich hätte doch die Plasmatronen reinmachen müssen. Naja, shit happens.
Took the law into his own hands.
Mörder.
He had no right. He should have paid for his crimes. I should have expected what he did.
Come on, Poirot. Everybody makes mistakes.
Exactly. Hastings, if one day I sound pretentious, please whisper these 3 letters in my ear. ABC.
Hätte ich doch die Dinge machen sollen.
They shall remind me that we all have our limits, even me.
Naja. Shit happens.
Disappointed at having missed the chance to become Lady Clark, Thora Grey left England. Donald Fraser and Megan Barnard married. On
Danke.
Poirot's recommendation, Mary Drower started to work for Lady Clark. The elderly lady's condition suddenly took a turn for the better. And a few months later, to Dr. Logan's great surprise, she was back on her feet again. According to this eminent physician,
Danke,
it appears
Lapsi,
to be an
danke.
extremely rare case of spontaneous remission. Lady Clark has enjoyed very good health ever since.
Schön für die alte Dame.
Journal of an Innocent. The incredible story of ABC. As for A.B. Cust, after being advised by Poirot, he made a great deal of money by selling his story to the press. And as for me, and with business booming, the Black Swan has become the #1 tourist attraction in the whole of Yorkshire, even more popular than York Minster.
Aber kann ich das nochmal nachladen? Kann ich das laden? Weil das ist ein bisschen scheiße. Hätte ich das gewusst. Sagen wir so, das Spiel ist cool. Macht Spaß. Aber, wie gesagt, die Rätsel. Manchmal wird es nicht übernommen. Da musst du komplett rausgehen, wieder reingehen. Da musst du wieder reingehen, wieder das neu machen, dann gehen die Rätsel. Aber manche Rätsel weißt du gar nicht, was du machen musst. Das ist aber nur Glück. Wie bei der Musiknote so, wo du einfach, ja, danke für nichts. Oder auch so, jetzt gerade eben in dem Raum bei Cast mit der kleinen Blutfleck. Wenn du zu weit weg bist, wird nichts angezeigt. Und wenn du vor dem Spiegel stehst, guckst du nicht nach unten, ob da was ist. Das ist schon manchmal komisch gewesen, wo die ganzen, wo du schauen musstest. Ist schon, und da musst du auch gefühlt bei einigen Rätseln überall draufklicken, bis irgendwann irgendwas klappt. Ja. Das war schon, warte mal. Gibt es irgendwas Bonus? Ah. Lauf. Hopp, hopp. Haben wir alles? So. Weiter. Ja. Haben wir was? Alles nur die 3. Ah, fehlen noch einige. Auslauge. Ein bisschen fehlt uns. Großer Esel. Ein bisschen gibt es noch. Ganti. Black Swan. Rauch des Drachen. Toll. Wo komme ich raus? Ah, fängst du vorne an oder was? Ah, okay. Dann fängst du von vorne an. Dann fängst du von vorne an. Wenn du selber durch hast. Ah, dann hast du es verkackt. Okay. Das wollte ich sehen. Schade. Ich dachte, es gibt einen Speicherpunkt, wo du nachladen kannst und das nochmal holen kannst. 1%. Schade. Schade. Jetzt kannst du sagen, alle Trophäen, die dir fehlen, kannst ja offline schauen, dann das nachmachen und so nimmst. Aber es geht sogar. Wie viel fehlen mir? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, 7 Trophäen. Geht sogar. Es geht sogar. Und wir haben nur 2 Stunden gebraucht. Wusste ich gar nicht. Es geht sogar. Jetzt geht sogar. Hat auf jeden Fall sehr viel Spaß gemacht, das Spiel. Agatha Christie. Dann können wir sogar mit dem neuen Teil mal anfangen. Weil wir haben 21 Uhr. Schnuppern wir mal rein im neuen Game. Schnuppern wir mal rein. Agatha Christie. Wo ist es?